Hello everyone, it is Scottish Cup Day here at Ibrox Stadium with Chris. Chris, how are you, mate? You well?
Yeah, I'm very excited. This is a first experience of this, and yeah, I could get used to this, Stevie.
Tell them the truth that you're disappointed you've only got one mic.
Aye, I said that off camera. There's only one mic, we need to share it. I mean, I thought you were a wee bit more highbrow than that, but there you go. Subscribe.
I was about to say that's why we need subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Rangers versus Annan, a much changed Rangers team. Rangers go with Liam Kelly in goals as captain, Max Aarons, Joe Rothwell, Clinton Insiala, Kieran Dowell, Jerry Kasama, Nasser Jiga, Bojan Miovski, Jayden McComa, Finlay Curtis and Danilo. So we'd imagine, Chris, it will be Kelly obviously in goals, Max Aarons right, Jayden McComa left with Insiala and Jiga in the middle. Midfield, you're looking at Rothwell probably sitting with Dowell on the left hand side, probably with him, and then the three behind you're going to go Gassama, Curtis and probably Danilo in a 10 and Bojan Miovski up front. There could be a variation of that kind of formation, but that's more or less what I'm thinking. On the bench for Rangers is Kieran Wright, John Suter in case there's an emergency, Yusuf Chermiti, Mohamed Diamande, Tello Aasgaard, Rabbi Matondo, Tochi Chukwuane, Zebedee Lawson, the youngster who I think came from Brighton in the summer, and then Mikey Moore. Also, Chris, give us your thoughts on that selection team.
I'm a wee bit surprised to see Joe Rothwell. I thought he was away. I can only imagine that we're giving him the opportunity to put himself in the window. I don't see a long-term future there with Joe. Same with Kieran Dowell, but the rest, this is an opportunity for Miovski to get a goal or two. Danilo, Curtis, I'd imagine he's going to be away by the end of the window as well on loan. So again, there'll be opportunity for him. So it's exactly as expected. The amount of changes gives some of the kind of fringe players an opportunity to show what they can do, and obviously from the bench there's a few stories there as well, isn't there? So you might see Chukwuane make his debut, and Zebedee Lawson, who by all accounts is very highly rated in the academy, so I'd like to see him. And then the important players, your Souters, Dios, and Mikey Mills of this world, I actually hope they don't come on the night, if that makes sense. But no, listen, it's about as strong a squad as you can possibly play under. I don't want to say under the circumstances, but when you take the opposition into account. However, I'm very surprised to see Joe Rothwell, but again, I do think that he will be putting himself in the window for a move, as well as Kieran Dowell, so it could be smart management.
Yeah, as long as they win the game, it will be smart management. Annan go with Charlie Albinson, Scott Hooper, Max Kilsby, Josh Dixon, Tommy Muir, Keith Watson, Paul Smith, Aidan Smith, Ryan Muir, Charlie Maxwell and Willie Gibson. On the bench for them is Gio Clark, Paul McGowan, Thomas Goss, Miles Gaffney, Ewan Devaney, Xander Craik, Joe Mumbongo, Darryl Carrick and Tamam Scott. Your referee tonight is Duncan Nicholson with Chris Ray, Craig Ferguson and Lewis Hogarth. We want a comfortable Rangers win. It's Scottish Cup, you want no injuries, you want to progress through that, and that's at the end of it. You would hope Bojan Miovski, Danilo, Gassama and Curtis have good games up front, and we would hope that there's no scares at the back as well. Safe passage through to the next round is all we're really wanting on this Friday night, Chris. Of course, by the time this is broadcasted, the three new signings all displayed. We're about to see them, but the fans will already know by the time they're watching it. Romans, Chukwuane, who's on the bench, and as well as Scott Olsen, all in the door. It's been a good start for Rangers to this window.
Yeah, just before I touch upon the window, I'd also like to add that one of the wants and desires for this match is no injuries as well. Comfortable win, couple of goals from Miovski, hopefully, no injuries, safe passage through. In terms of transfer window, excellent start, absolutely excellent start, and the exciting thing is it's free. Well, it's one player that we know is good. The two other players fit a positive profile.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the most exciting thing about this is it's not done. There's more to come, which is just. Not
only is it more to come, it's not squad filler more to come. This is first
quality,
team and quality targeting.
So. And can let you into a wee secret here. We just had a wee kind of quick word with Andrew Kavanagh, and he is fully committed to this. I don't mean the Rangers project, I mean this window. And I think it says a lot that he's here on a Friday in a cold January evening. He's here to oversee us, as he said, he promised us. So listen, exciting next couple of weeks, and I don't know who we're going to sign next, but I'm excited purely based on the first 3 transfers.
Just quickly going to ask you, what did you make of Andrew Kavanagh? You've heard me spoke about him a lot. You met him for the first time. What do you make of him?
Well, my first impressions are always something that I go on, and a very, very intimidating guy, and I mean that in the best way. The guy must be about 6'5". I'm not even kidding. He's huge, so he's got a massive presence. So naturally, you have a little bit of kind of almost in awe at his stature, but then the minute he starts talking, you're at ease, because he knows this club, he knows football, and he's got a plan for this place, and he's obviously very, very passionate. Just meeting him, watching his interviews, I had a good impression, but meeting him, I just feel calmer, and
everybody's heard me talk about quite a lot, so it's nice to get somebody else's impression.
I trust this guy, that's all I can say, and by all accounts he was an outsider coming into this club, and we're not the kind of most accommodating when it comes to outsiders, I think that's fair to say, but I don't want to put myself on a pedestal here, but if I trust him, then it's got to be a good thing, you know what I mean?
It certainly does. Let's hope there's plenty of Rangers action coming up from the gantry on this one. This is Chris's first experience of the gantry, so let's hope there's no disasters in there. Good luck to the team and the manager tonight. We will be back with all the action shortly.
Please join me in welcoming our new champion inside is joining the club this week from Gers Rout, Chikwani. Also joining the club this week is Belgian left back, Gers Rout. Now would you like one more, Ibrox? We are also delighted to confirm the signing of Danish international Aasgaard. Please join us in welcoming all 3 new signings, Tuna, Toshi and Andreas. Goals scored for Rangers.
12 minutes gone at Ibrox. We have the first goal, which we hope will be a first of many. Chris, it was a good ball from Jika, believe it or not. It's checking a possible offside. I said to you about a possible offside when it came up. It was Bojan Miovski who scored it. It was a good ball forward by Jika. I think Danilo gets it off Kasama, Dowell's in there, and then Bojan takes it on, takes a touch and scores. Checking for offside. My original reaction to you was straight away, I thought it was off. But it is a goal, it does count, and Rangers lead 1-0.
Yeah, and Miovski done a wee chop as well, which I liked. He's good at that when he's kind of just the official confirmation of the goal. He's good at that when he kind of lines up a shot one-on-one. But look, it's not been a great start, but you kind of expected that. The Annan boys are going to be up for it, coming out with a bit of fight, a bit of passion, but they'll soon tire very quickly. So it's good to get the early goal and hopefully one of many more, as you say.
Yeah, it's all about being professional tonight. The first goal's always going to be the one. They've got it at a fairly good time, 12 minutes in. We didn't overly have to wait. It's the first time Rangers have really flexed their muscle going forward, and they've scored. So we do lead 1-0. It's been fun watching Nasser at the back so far.
It's been an adventure.
It certainly has been. But Rangers do lead 1-0, and we'll hopefully more goals to come. 28 gone here in the Scottish Cup. It is Rangers 1, Annan 0. I'd love to say there was a lot of chances and things, Chris, but it's been fairly subdued. Rangers comfortable, but 1-0 never really is. Annan are making a good fist of it. Rangers really comfortable, but it's not like I've got a load of chances or things to tell you about.
I don't even think the Annan keeper has had a save to make. There's been a few kind of cutbacks from us, resulting in a few corners. But I agree with you, Stevie, there's just not been enough chances for me, but I'm not going to criticise the team. This is what you get with these cup ties. It can be really tricky, really awkward. Annan, I'll repeat what I said the first time, I think they will tire because they're putting a lot of effort into this in the first 28-29 minutes. And Rangers just need to obviously keep the back door shut and try and pick away 1 or 2 goals, and I think we can get a pretty high scoring result if that's the case. But the longer this game goes 1-0, the more nervous we'll get.
Yeah, Liam Kelly, for what it's he hasn't had any saves to make either, so just as Annan again to throw one into the box, which Rangers do clear. Yeah, I would want a wee bit more pressure and a wee bit more attacking. I'm just not sure that this team has got it in them either, so that's always the difficulty. Rangers do lead though, that Bojan Miovski goal after 12 minutes. Just fast approaching 29 minutes on the clock. Annan throw that in the box. Danilo knocks it out. It's knocked back in, he looked offside there. I thought there's a chance. It's a block by Meghoma, it's played out. There's got to be an offside flag there somewhere. Yeah, it is, the offside flag does go up. Thought it was, but that was it was very late, but Rangers do remain 1-0 in the lead, and we're just coming up for 30 minutes on the clock. Rangers do get that second goal. We're just over 30 minutes. It's Bojan Miovski again. Chris, talk us through that. It was actually a well-worked goal.
It really was. So the ball came into Gassama, brilliant turn by Gassama. Kind of took 2-3 Annan players out of the game. Squares it across to Dowell. Dowell had a chance to shoot, but he chooses to obviously play it out wide to Curtis. Curtis hangs the ball up at the back post, and there's Bojan Miovski with a header. Brilliant move, actually. Brilliant move.
Yeah, it was. Most impressive thing is Dowell had kind of pushed Curtis wide a wee bit, and he still managed to just dig that back over. An easy finish for Bojan Miovski, which he does. That'll do him a world of good as well. Rangers do lead 2-0 now. We're 32 minutes on the clock. Just what you wanted. Should take the edge off it. Hopefully Rangers can grow in confidence a wee bit going forward as well. Funnily enough, as Chris says, I don't think the Annan keeper has had a lot. That's a good through ball again by Gassama. Curtis takes this in his stride. Can he get the cross in? He can. Danilo Meghoma's at the back post. Can he do something with it? He's crowded out a wee bit, so. But it's good to see Rangers get that second. It just takes any edge off it. We were just talking about maybe Chukwuani seeing some game time in the second half. There's now the possibility of that. But that was a well-worked Rangers goal. Great turn by Gassama. Good pass through to Dowell. Dowell does overhit it a wee bit, but it's well stood up by Finlay Curtis, and an easy finish by Bojan Miovski. But he's there in the right place. He certainly looked hungry and in the mood tonight. He'll see this as an opportunity for him to get some goals.
I was going to say, Stevie, look, I don't want to be too critical of the players, the fringe players, but balls come in here. Curtis, no, Annan keeper's got it. It will sound a bit critical, but I don't think they're really taking their chances. But to your point, it's probably just because they obviously see their future elsewhere, because Danny Rowell's not having them. Name them obviously Rothwell, Dowell, etc. But Miovski, he's not one of the ones that's going to be at the door, but he's one of the ones that's not had a great start to life at Rangers, and he's shown a brilliant application and attitude in this match. You've seen the ball come back, on the Rangers half, and there was Miovski tracking back. So look, go and get your hat-trick, big man, and it'll do them the world of good. And speaking of confidence, young Finlay Curtis, he'll have a good bit of confidence for that assist, because it was a cracking wee hang-up.
Yeah, it certainly was. He's through again. If Aarons can just get it to him, he has. Can he keep it in? He can. Finlay Curtis with a cutback, and it's out for the corner. Rangers lead 2-0. It's 35 on the clock, and that's certainly more encouraging. Just coming up for half time. Rangers lead by 2-0. The two from Bojan Miovski. Coming forward quite regularly now, Chris. Couple of chances Rangers have had as well. Sweep another one in, which is cleared out. Well defended. Annan at times have actually defended really well. A couple of really good clearances and stuff. Rangers starting to enjoy it and relax a wee bit more now. 2-0 up and clearly enjoying that. We're going forward again. Rothwell tries to feed one through, but those chances, Chris, coming. Curtis off the bar and Bojan Miovski at the back post. Good save by the goalkeeper. They come forward again with Max Aarons. Finlay Curtis gets it, chips it in. Good ball, back post. Well cleared. Annan have defended well.
Yeah. They have, Stevie, but I would fully expect their concentration levels to drop as they get more tired in the second half. As you say, Rangers are coming forward more regularly now. Had a good few chances since we last spoke. As you said, the one with Curtis off the bar and the one with Miovski at the front post. The keeper done really well, actually. He was very, very brave. Could easily have just left that, and obviously there'd been a tap in for Miovski. I think it's just a case of how many now for Rangers if we're professional about this in the second half, and then hopefully we see Big Chucky on for his debut. But yeah, I think Annan are clearly tiring already.
You called it.
Yeah, I think their concentration levels will inevitably go the more tired they get. As I say that, Annan are on the break here. As well shepherded out there by Meghoma, but no, listen, you couldn't ask any more for Rangers other than maybe getting one or two more goals, or maybe three. But come on, Miovski, get your hat-trick, son.
Yeah, we wanted a few goals, didn't we? But they have, after a bit of a slower professional start, which they have treated this game as such. I think there's a few going through the motions, but they've taken care of it well. Rangers do lead 2-0. Bojan Miovski with a double. Hopefully we'll add a few in the second half. The pressure's off them now. They can play football. I actually seen more from Gassama and things since this has came into it. So we just need to wait and see that. Inciala's overran it.
Stuff like that. It's just,
that's what we don't want. McComa's been good tonight, actually. He's played well.
He's had a solid 2-3 months, actually.
Yeah. And it will load this in the box as well, and that one's headed over. It's going to be half time. Rangers do lead by 2-0. Time for the half time refreshment, Chris.
Yes, pie on order.
See you again soon. 3-0 Rangers, 48 minutes on the clock, and I never thought I would say this, ladies and gentlemen. A Joe Rothwell assist and a Kieran Dowell goal. Chris, talk us through it.
The end of day stuff, isn't it, Stevie? No, look, it's a short corner to Joe Rothwell. He tried to get an angle into the box. He found the angle, curled it in, and a nice looking header from Kieran Dowell. You said as soon as it left his head, goal, and you were right. So two guys that probably won't be here by the end of the window. So that can only be good for Rangers that they've combined to score this goal, put themselves in the window a wee bit.
Yeah, absolutely right, Chris, and probably just what Rangers wanted as well. A third goal which completely kills off any hope. They should be able to now be able to express themselves and start knocking the ball about and hopefully get a few more goals, because that's what it's all about. But Rangers lead 3-0. They're going forward again. We'll just stick with this. Curtis and Aaron's trying to combine, but it is cleared. Aye, Chris, it's just exactly what we wanted.
Yep, and an early goal as well in the second half. So now it's all about how many can we score in the night. Obviously the tie's safe are in the next round. I'd expect another 2 or 3. I don't know about you, Stevie.
Yeah, we certainly hope so. Maybe a debut for Chukwani as well.
Yep, absolutely. So, yep. Rangers come forward again with Magoma.
Gassama's looked lively for me.
Yeah, no, he has. I think Gassama, he's guilty, plays a ball into him. He's a wee bit guilty of overplay, but he's guilty of that anyway, isn't he? But he's done really well. He's looked lively, as you say, on the left, preferred position. So it's a very exciting prospect with having him on the left and Scott Wilson on the right. So yeah, good times ahead. Rangers are on the attack again. No.
I would expect this, so I would expect plenty of pressure now from Rangers.
Yeah, it's just all about how Annan handle it, and as I said, their concentration levels, but getting that early goal in the second half, you can almost tell it's really deflated the Annan team, and now it's just going to be damage limitation, I think, Stephen.
Yep, 50 gone, it's all Rangers coming forward after that third goal, and we do lead 3-0, Kieran Dowell with a header. 62 gone, Chris. It's all Rangers as you would expect. Matondo and Danilo having efforts at goal from range, but apart from that, Rangers very comfortable. Annan not offering a lot. Rangers have had a couple of subs as well. Lawson's on the right hand side, Curtis now at left back with Matondo on the left as well, and off as went Gassama and Magoma, that's right, yeah, because I couldn't think, but there is Tello Aasgaard coming on as well for Kieran Dowell. So yeah, it's very comfortable.
Very, very comfortable, Stevie. The only thing you can really say is that there probably should be maybe 1 or 2 more goals. But it is what it is. It's fairly professional at this point. Annan are done, and I think a debut now. Joe Rothwell coming off for Chukwani. Let's hear the reception for him.
Then thoughts on Dowell and Rothwell?
Give my thoughts in a wee minute.
Number 42, welcome to Ibrox, Chukwani.
He's a big unit. He's a big unit. Rothwell and Dowell have done well, but I mean that is like the most minimum of requirements to do well against Annan. They have done well, to be fair, but yeah. Do you want to add anything else to that?
No, I was feel like they've done a professional job now. Hopefully, some more minutes for Aasgaard in the bank as well. So good ball by Danilo playing in. Miovski wide on the right. Who's he got up with him? He's got Lawson there. Should he choose to use him? He does. Let's see what Rangers can do. Lawson's going to come in on his left foot and shoot. That's blocked away for a throw. Yeah, I mean, on Rothwell and Dowell, I think professional enough, but I'm looking forward to seeing Chukwueze. He's got the best part of 25 minutes or so to see what he can do. He does look an imposing figure, as you said, Chris. Plenty of mobility in that in there. So let's see what comes of it. I'd still like to see Rangers get a few more goals. Curtis chips that in. It's whacked clear.
Is it? Oh.
Barged out the way straight away, but he's back in. He's back in looking for it. So yeah, I'd imagine that Rangers will have most of the pressure. It's about seeing what they can do in the final third. I should imagine Chukwueze will just sit and recycle and keep the ball going. So we'll keep an eye on the 65 gone. It remains 3-0. 73 gone. Those famous 3 words. Not corner to Rangers, Chris, but
Penalty to Rangers.
yeah, Rabbi Matondo on the left-hand side, fairly wiped out. He made the most of it, I think, but it is a penalty to Rangers. Bojan Miovski will take it. Chris, you want to take us through this?
Yep. Steps up, looks like he's leaning, he's going forward with his left foot.
He's a lefty, so...
Is he?
He's a lefty, yeah.
Did not know that. Well, that's one thing I've taken out of tonight. Referee makes sure there's no encroachment.
He's been very
Very pernickety. Very. Especially when it comes to kick-offs. Miovski steps up. In the back of the net. And it's a first Rangers hat-trick for Bojan Miovski.
Yeah, as Chris said, tucked away to the goalkeeper's left-hand side. 4-0 to Rangers, 74 minutes on the clock. And a Bojan Miovski hat-trick, which will do him no harm at all. 4-0 and very much job done. Can we get another couple? I hope so. Mikey Moore's on, as is Tello Aasgaard. So there's a few first team players on. Try and get the minutes in and try and get a few more goals. It is 4-0 and we're about 15 left. 85 on the clock. Rangers lead by 4-0. And yeah, it's been a thoroughly professional job done by Rangers. Mikey Moore going a wee wander here. What's he got? He's kicked.
It's getting
a wee Annan, yeah. Finally a yellow card coming out. There's been a few attempts, I think, on Mikey Moore since he's come on. Obvious the perpetrators maybe don't like his goal a couple of weeks ago, that's for sure. But Rangers lead by 4-0, Chris. A thoroughly professional job overall. Bojan Miovski with the stadium man of the match after his hat-trick tonight. What's your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I just echo what you say really, Stevie. Thoroughly professional performance, job done. Getting a few goals on the board. Miovski getting his hat-trick will do him the world of good. Miovski's also my man of the match. I don't know if you do man of the matches in this, but he's definitely my man of the match as well, because as we said, it really epitomised his performance. We're 4-0 up. It was in the 80th minute. He's already got his hat-trick and he was chasing down every lost cause there. So listen, he's done himself no harm at all tonight to stake a claim for some more starting football. I think Danny Rose got something to think about now. And we were just saying earlier, you know, you have Olsen on the right, Gassam on the left. They're going to be creating plenty of chances. Is Miovski going to be that guy that can obviously, hopefully, put them away?
Aasgaard's got a free kick here from 30 odd yards out, which he takes. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Tello Aasgaard. That is a beautiful strike. 30 yards out and he just bends it straight into the top corner. The goalie never moved.
Unbelievable. Just watching his celebration there. Honestly, I don't think I can do that goal justice. You need to watch that back. 30 yards out, Stevie says, top corner, keeper never moved. Where did that come from?
Yeah. Good on Tello Aasgaard. He showed good application since he came on. That's a lovely free kick. 5-0 Rangers. We wanted 5. We've got 5. And that was a splendid way to top it all off. Lovely free kick, right foot, right in the top right hand side of the goalkeeper's goal, left as we're looking at it, and that really was a lovely free kick. Just the cherry on the cake for Rangers. Aasgaard's come on since done well since he came on, showed the right level application, and he continues his little goal scoring streak that he's on. All of a sudden he's getting numbers, Chris, and that's going to be important in games coming up. And yeah, that sums it all up. How was your first gantry experience?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. Right from the get-go, getting to meet the chairman and then coming to see Rangers get their highest, the biggest margin victory of the season. So, aye, I can come every week, honestly.
Certainly can. Rangers 5, Annan 0. Thank you everybody for joining us. Unless, of course, there's more action, we'll be back. If not, thanks for joining us. We're live Sunday night. I'll see you all again then.
The Four Lads podcast is sponsored by Rhino Express, Clydeview Joinery, Athol Industrial Solutions Limited, and CSD Air Conditioning, in partnership with Black Rooster and Art of Gold. Thank you for listening to or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoy.